UFC heavyweight suspended for 2 years after failing 2 drug tests. Abdelwahab returned 2 drug tests that came back positive for the anabolic steroid methenolone, and has now been banned for 2 years by the UFC. Welcome to our UFC Fans channel. Here you can find everything that happens in the UFC world, the latest news, curiosities, fight updates, and previews of upcoming events. So, if you're a UFC fan like me, subscribe to the channel now, leave your like and follow us to stay up to date with everything that happens inside and outside the octagon. UFC heavyweight Hamdy Abdelwahab has been banned for 2 years after failing 2 drug tests for the banned substance methenolone. Abdelwahab, 30, was a protege of UFC star Jorge Masvidal, and had previously competed for Masvidal's Gamebred FC and Icon FC promotions before receiving a call-up from the UFC last June. The Egyptian heavyweight won his UFC debut by defeating Don'Tale Mayes via split decision, but the fight's result has now been changed to a no contest due to failing drug tests. The UFC's anti-doping agency USADA announced the news of Abdelwahab's 2-year ban on Friday. Abdelwahab returned 2 positive drug tests for metholone, which is an anabolic/androgenic steroid also known as primobolan. The first positive test that Abdelwahab returned came on the day of the Mayes fight, with the second coming a month later. Abdelwahab's 2-year period of ineligibility began on July 30, 2022, the date his first positive sample was collected. Abdelwahab's positive test also falls under the jurisdiction of the Texas Department of Licensing and Regulation, which is handling the case in accordance with its rules. Abdelwahab did not declare the use of methenolone on his bill of lading forms, and did not establish a convincing justification for his failure to do so. Based on the USADA investigation, it was determined that Abdelwahab used the banned substance and knew of his obligation to report it. The evidence constitutes a tampering violation in addition to the violation of your positive methenolone test. Now Abdelwahab will be eligible to return to competition on July 30, 2024, 2 years after his first positive test. What do you think of UFC heavyweight Hamdy Abdelwahab being banned for 2 years? Leave it here in the comments. Until later.